All right, so everybody's clicked on got it and they have an unobscured view. It's Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. I am here, you are here, so we must be in the right place. VPC is a group that collaborates on photos, ideas, critiques, and techniques. VPC holds monthly Zoom meetings where suggestions on improving photographs are heard. We do have guest speakers from time to time, and they present a short learning session on cameras, gear, and software. Tonight, we're going to have a YouTube clip that's under 10 minutes talking about composition. Next month, open as always, and the special topic will be autumn, which means a photo can be of Thanksgiving, of harvest, of fall colors, such as leaves turning gold, orange, yellow, or prism. Be creative, be thankful. Now let's begin the meeting. We have a slideshow, and then we're going to be viewing 16 open category photos and 17 photos on our special topic of scary. Are we ready?
Yes.
Share. Screen two. All the settings I pre-did were wiped out. You see red?
Yep.
Yes.
Here we go.
He's looking at her hair.
Cool music, Jay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Very good.
Cool pictures too.
yeah. The scary ones are really good. Whoa.
You like that, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, they're all good, but the scary ones are, especially the one where that one's eating its arm or hand. Oh man,
Lunchtime.
very cool. Very
I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into our 8-minute session here on composition and get it out of the way, and then we'll go into the individual photos. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Let's do that. Share, and was the sound okay before? Because
Yeah.
I forgot
Yes, very good.
my speakers.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave them on so we don't have any disruptions. So this is Simone, and he's really, really good. And on YouTube, he has a public channel. He's just really, really good at getting the point across. I like his cadence, and I like what he has to offer. So I hope you guys do too.
And welcome to a new video. Do you struggle with seeing that you have some great technical skills like finding interesting subjects and your photos are sharp and in focus, but that you find that others' photos are more artistically appealing? It's very likely that what your photos are lacking are having compelling compositions, which really separate artistic photos from snapshots of convenience. In this video, I'll go through some of the most common composition mistakes that photographers make and give you practical tips to turn average photos into great ones. Don't forget to stay for my bonus tip, where I'll show you why this doesn't work, but this does. My name is Simon d'Entremont, and I make weekly videos giving you photo tips or taking you behind the scenes for nature photography. Subscribe if you want to see more.
There's your duck.
A common mistake people make is having people, pets, or wildlife in their photos, but not leaving room to look into. If you squash your subject against a side of your photo with no room, it's like punishing someone by making them stand in a corner. Also, the rest of the photo just seems to be out there getting ignored. When you have something with vision in your photo, you should give them room to look into, so to speak. Get that edge away from their face, and if you can align it, find something interesting or colorful or with patterns to fill that empty space. Empty space is okay too, but something that's complementary is a great addition. Mistake number 2 is to put your subject in the middle of your frame, but without any symmetry. What I mean by this is 1, the middle is rarely the most interesting place to put your subject. Try putting them on one side, maybe juxtaposed or balanced by something else. Use the rule of thirds to place the areas of interest off to one side, for example. Secondly, the time to break this rule and place your subject in the middle is when you have symmetry. When having equal weight on both sides, the middle has a unique way of providing a balance. When a subject is looking directly at you, for example, is a great time to try placing them in the middle. These examples work best in the middle because they provide a balanced and equally proportional view. Or this surfer photo of mine, where the water spray here and the beautiful sky here provide a nice balance of interest to support the subject. By the way, I should mention, if you go to my website and sign up for my email list, you'll get a free guide on how to shoot in backlit situations. Link in the comments below. A derivative of placing your subject too close to the edge is losing your main elements out of the frame. This comes from not being able to fit your subject or important element in the shot and just including part of it and cutting off the rest. Unless you've really done this well, this doesn't usually work unless it's a compelling leading line or a feature that one expects to go forever, like a long, lonely road. But for this log that wouldn't fit in my waterfall shot, it just looks bad. Get something you can fit all in, like this rock instead. What was your biggest composition mistake early in your photography journey? Let me know in the comments below and how you solved it. Mistake number 4 is having too many subjects or none at all. By too many subjects, I mean a photo where nothing is obviously the main feature. And if you ask 4 people what the subject is, you could get 4 different answers. In this photo, what's the subject? The lighthouse? The sun popping out from the clouds? The reflecting water? Or this reflection on the rocks? Too many subjects in this one means that it isn't clear where the viewer should look. But in this photo here, I have made it clear where your eye should be drawn. Or in this photo of big waves, none of them are standing out as the main feature. But in this shot here, we know who the main actor is. Or in this photo, make it simple. Sometimes less is more. The other end of the spectrum is no subject. This is a common mistake with beginner landscape photographers, where they want to photograph a beautiful view out into the vast ocean. Instead, you get half sky, half water, and a line between them, but no compelling feature or highlight. This photo has no subject. Instead, find something you can put in the foreground, a rock, a pattern in the sand, roots of a tree, or anything else that can anchor the photo with that beautiful view being in the background. Or add some flowers to a sunset, like in this photo. The next mistake I often see is the opposite of placing your subject in the middle, that is, having your subjects too close to the edges, making them feel crowded. Now this is a careful balance, as one technique of composition is to leave some empty space. This is often done by placing your subject close to one side. The problem is this is a fine art. It can look good like this or like this, but if you slide too close to the edge, all of a sudden it just doesn't work anymore. Go towards the edge and then come back a bit. Including something interesting in the negative space works well too, like this pink sky in this photo. The next common mistake is very prevalent, including in wildlife photography, the wrong perspective or angle. This means that the subject and its alignment isn't maximized with the rest of the scene. For example, here's a photo of a bird that I took while standing. Then all I did was get down lower and took the same photo with the exact same settings. Look at how that transformed the photo by getting it eye level and making the background and foreground out of focus. So this can be not shooting up or shooting down, rather getting to eye level, or not getting up or down when that's what will accentuate the subject. Shooting at your standing eye level, the same place from which anyone else would see the scene, is rarely the place that'll make the most compelling image. The trick is to move around. Get your subject framed with other elements in the scene, like this photo I took just a few days ago. The trick here is when you've identified a subject, look around for angles, elements, or lines that can add to your photo. The next mistake I see is people not putting enough effort into getting the right background. One of the most important tips I tell people is the background is part of the photo too. This mistake, which I've made before, don't worry, is part of a laziness problem. We're just too lazy to move 5 feet to the right or 5 feet to the left to get an annoying or distracting element out from our background. Remember, if it's not adding to your photo, it's probably taking away from it. Like these people behind my lion shot. Waiting a bit for them to move or repositioning for the shot would greatly improve it. If they're not part of your plan, get those stop signs, trash cans, and buildings out of your photos. If you do leave them in, give them a compelling reason to be there, like being part of the story you're trying to tell. And I promised you a bonus tip, and that's the problem of shooting too tight. That is, filling the frame with your subject and not including other elements that tell a story about the subject. Where was it? When? What else was happening? These are all important clues to either support your subject or allow your viewer to start speculating and making up their own ideas about what this photo is all about. Find ways to give your subject some room and fill that room with other things that complement but not overpower your subject. Lines, textures, or colors are great examples. So not this, but this. There's nothing wrong with having your subject small in the frame. And that's my homework tip for those of you who want to take it on. Before my video next week, go out and take a photo where the subject is intentionally small in the frame. Let me know in the comments below if you got it. If you think you've got a good handle on composition, but you think your post-processing is holding you back, check out one of my recent videos where I share some of my favorite tips on post-processing in Lightroom, right here. If you thought this video was deserving, give it a like and YouTube will show it to even more photographers who are starting their own journey into this great hobby and helping them to get to the next level. I hope you can go out the very next time and take the compositions that help show off your photos in the way that they deserve. I know you can do it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, really nice.
I love his cadence. I love the way he speaks to us like
All right, let's go.
we're in the room
Let's go
with
to the
him,
game.
right?
I did. I really did.
Is that a free site that you can go to and sign up?
It's
I think
YouTube.
so.
It's YouTube.
He's on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's really good.
Wow.
Jay, just put the name in the chat, if you will.
It was on.
On the attorney.
I'll find a way to do that.
Okay.
I liked what he said about identifying the subject and then look around.
Leading lines is a great way of doing a great composition.
All good tips.
The thing is, some of his bad pictures were really good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You know, it's the old journalism thing: who, what, where, when, how again. You know?
5 W's an inch. I
Yeah.
wrote that down as a matter of fact. I thought, wow, I never even put that into consideration in taking a
Yeah.
picture.
I
Not
was
really.
always told to fill the frame, but it was for newspaper a million years ago.
But his thought on, go ahead and make this, the subject doesn't have to be huge,
Right.
but give it a lot of story around it. I have a tendency to crop mine really tight. And
Yes.
then when I see what he did, it's like, oh, okay, it doesn't have to be so tight. I mean, that was a nice,
Everyone, and welcome.
aha.
I like the idea that he brought forth about too many subjects.
Right.
That can, well, in my opinion, in street photography, because there's something about the busy street and capturing those moments and all the different goings on, the dog peeing on the fire hydrant, the little kid eating an ice cream cone, the parent talking with another parent.
Mhm.
That all happening at once in the street photography, I think, is appropriate. But just like all the rules that we have in photography, some of them need to be broken. And he exemplified that by talking about placing a subject in the center. And because it was in the center, it was right.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we should go on to the photo share. Do you agree?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Why not?
Start without us.
Some of these titles are so hard for me to pronounce that if I don't pronounce them, or if I don't say the title, just read the upper left-hand corner of the screen. 'Cause I can't be challenged. You guys try to challenge me with these foreign names and big words. Our first photo, a little more forest.
Nice.
Is it too big on your screen?
No,
No, it's
Oh,
perfect.
No,
Oh,
perfect.
great. Now, let's see where it is.
okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I like how that one is offset. It's not right in the center. You've got the really beautiful tree off to the left.
Where is this?
That's the Olympic Peninsula, the Hogue Rainforest.
Hmm.
They only get 166 inches of rain normally per average year.
Oh,
Sounds like California.
I like this a lot, but it also makes me want to see it as a vertical, to see how that would have been also.
That was
You
cropped
got a
out.
little too much sky as you got higher up.
that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What
Oh,
lens?
It looks like the branches are gonna grab you if you get too
Lord,
close.
have mercy with you people.
I wouldn't walk through that.
I
It
know.
was
I
not
thought this was-
easy. It was not easy walking around in there.
Is this for the spooky one?
No, it is not.
I was gonna, because it could have sort of a spooky look.
Yeah,
I really like the shot.
Yeah, 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 I agree with you. Look at that. Lou has a trained hummingbird on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Our next photo, a symbol holding an image. And I'm curious if the term symbol was correct. Just curious, not saying it wasn't.
Huh?
Looks like the harp at Trinity College.
It
Hmm.
is,
Really? Oh, it is.
Oh,
it is, and the
Oh,
harp
yeah, and the
is the-
sculpture.
the harp is
Yeah.
the national
Looks like the symbol for Guinness.
It's the but it's first the
Yeah.
symbol for Ireland.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Sorry, my
Is
naivety.
the bust anybody in particular or just one of the many there?
It was just one of many, the
Yeah.
way it was. I just tried to catch it the way it was positioned so I could get him in the middle of the harp.
Oh, how good.
Well done.
I do like it.
are you shooting through glass? Is that what this is?
Yes,
Wow.
it's in a case.
Ah,
Oh, even more excellent. Very
so
challenging.
you're shooting through the case and then grabbing the background where that statue is?
Yeah,
Wow,
Because
nice.
it is reflected
Impressive.
on it. Yeah.
nicely done.
Hard. That's
Very
hard.
well done. That's challenging.
Yes, it is.
You haven't, what's really nice is that you could have blown out, that the white area and you haven't. I mean, it's really, really well done. My goodness.
All right.
Okay.
thank you.
This is a bust of somebody. Jose pronounced the name for me. It's a bust of somebody.
Yeah, this is the bust of D.O.T. Salvi Neroni.
Easy
And you couldn't say that, Jay? What's the matter?
Easy for you to say.
Easy for you to say.
Oh my God, I can't say it even after I heard it.
So D.O.T. Salvi Neroni was a Italian politician from Florence. And he was appointed to numerous important positions in the city. And he was also an ambassador in Milan and a protagonist of the Peace of Lodi in 1454.
Wow.
Interesting.
And this bust is in the Louvre in Paris. And this and another painting of him in Florence are the only pictures that exist of him that he ever existed.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Very modern looking face.
Very modern looking face. The bust was done by Niccolo Soderini.
Easy.
I'm sorry?
Easy for you to say.
Non parla italiano.
I really like the photo. You know, a couple little things just to be picky. Up at the very top, you've got those couple of light little you know, there's a green little flash at the very top, and then this sort of another one off to the right at the very top. I think if those were maybe cloned out a little bit, yeah, that, you know, it's I mean, it's a little thing, but it's such a nice shot. My eye, once I start getting past what a nice shot it is, then I start to look up at the top.
Good for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I meant to say that the bust was done by Nino de Fisiole, not by Niccolo Soderini. I misread the wrong name.
We'll remember that.
Can't repeat it.
Glad you're here.
Yeah. Oh, and D.O.T. Salvi, it translates to "May God save you."
Oh.
Yeah. So the whole name is actually 3 words in English.
Is that Latin or Spanish?
No, that's Italian.
Italian.
Yeah. Basically, it's the same if you were to say it in Spanish. It's like "Que Dios te salve." It's the same in Italian, Dio ti salvi, but they put all those words together to form his name.
That's a nice piece of information. Dublin at dusk. Can I make it a little bit?
Ireland?
Can I make it bigger? You all
Yeah,
good?
it's very
Yes,
small.
please.
Let's see.
That is the Dublin?
That is beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, very
Very
nice.
nice.
Very nice.
Oh, I want to go there.
Me too.
Never been there.
I'll go with you. Just pay my way.
Friendliest people.
Talk about strong leading lines. My goodness. That's wonderful. That's
Look at the
so
perspective. I love
nice.
that.
Wow. So nice.
Reflections, lovely.
Beautiful.
Bravo.
Colors, lights.
One comment, only one comment. This right
Yeah,
here.
that was mine too. I wasn't gonna say anything.
What was the comment?
Just in the little corner here, this,
The bridge or whatever.
yeah, it looks like a page that's ready to be turned.
Yeah, I call that Edge Patrol.
Would you repeat that? I didn't catch it.
I call that Edge Patrol.
Whose is it? Is that yours, Sherry?
No, it's mine, Leslie.
Leslie,
But I
this-
didn't catch what the comment was.
Right here in the lower right-hand corner, you just need to fix that.
He's calling it Edge Patrol.
It'll take a second to clone that in.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Crop it tighter.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Thank you.
friends who love cropping tight.
Everything else is just dead on. The exposure, the length of time, the lights, the glow here is just beautiful.
Perfect. Yeah.
Just
Color of the buildings.
I'm sorry we didn't.
You know, I was in Dublin and I never saw a picture like that. When we were there, we probably were there around sunset, but I don't remember seeing it. But we saw lots of drunk people laying in doorways.
Really?
Yeah, it was party night.
That's
Oh.
Ireland. That's normal. What do you want?
Yeah, it was the time when, you know what hen parties are?
Yep.
Like
I've heard about them, but tell me.
bachelorette,
wedding,
bachelor
yeah.
parties. They were all over the place getting drunk and
Yep.
yeah.
next photo is titled Half Mast.
This was amazing. I just thought, wow, caught at the perfect time.
Yep.
Placement. Wow.
Or
Right
it's
place at the right time.
heavy duty Photoshop, one or the
Actually,
other.
though, it's a photo composite. You know,
Oh.
the planes are, you know, part of this flyover for this, they were doing a memorial, but it was more to tell the story because I couldn't get the planes and the half mast. So it's a photo composite. I'm not trying to, you know, fool anybody with it. That's what it is. It was
Very
made
cool.
as a piece of art.
I
So
take back half of my awes. So there.
You've got your subject looking up. I
Yeah.
love
oh yeah, no,
It's a
there's
bird.
lot-
It's a plane.
there's a
It
lot.
still
to
looks
it,
cool.
like-
It's cool.
Yeah,
No,
it's very nice.
really
Like
well
it.
done.
Very nice.
Were they called the Condor Squad?
Yeah, this is a Condor
Okay,
Squadron, and
Condor. Cool.
the lady,
You're
that lady
smart.
that's in the black, right off to the left, she had just lost her husband, which was the president of the
Mhm.
Condor Squadron. She asked me if I would shoot the memorial for her. So this was one of the a composite to try to tell a story for her.
Oh,
That must have been just a week or two ago.
Yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Hey,
Wow, very nice.
We had a memorial
job.
at Wings over Wendy's.
Ah, yeah.
He was a member.
Oh yes, yeah, yeah.
Very
Oh.
well done.
Yep.
Very well done. Holocaust Memorial.
Mm.
Wow.
So this one is in Père Lachaise Cemetery in Paris. It's called the Buchenwald Memorial, which was it was near Bernard, Germany, and was one of the first and the largest of the concentration camps within Germany's 1937 borders. And this the statue is part of the Holocaust memorial in the cemetery. This picture took me a few times to take correctly, and eventually I landed on this composition because of the way the clouds and the trees work together with the memorial itself. And I like the contrast between the black and the white and the really light background and the dark foreground.
yeah. It's a haunting picture.
It sure is. I mean, it doesn't get any more scarier than this, right? Both historically and also the way it depicts, you know, death trying to lift itself back again into life.
Oh.
Okay.
Go on to the next photo. Like an angel.
Like an angel. Ooh.
Mm,
boy,
wow, nice.
Angel.
that is
That's beautiful.
That's,
Wow.
looks like a painting. It's so pretty.
It is.
Ending.
That's very cool.
Wow.
That is really-
That photo
Very
was
dramatic.
taken. That photo was taken at the Sony B Alpha event, sponsored by Sammy's Camera recently. and one of the models was showcasing these wings. There was a company there that handmade those wings that you can buy for photo ops, and then they were advertising the backdrop. So someone else was also promoting the backdrop. So we had a lot of different opportunities to take pictures with the models, different color wings and different color backdrops.
Is that Sammy's in Hollywood?
Yes.
Okay.
Backdrop is awesome.
Do you know who the feather person was by chance?
Oh, wow.
Her name is Kayla. I could look up her link and share it if you like.
Yeah. No, I know somebody that has used to do the feathers for Victoria's Secret.
Oh, wow.
So I was just curious.
Wow.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent
so
lighting.
beautifully, talk about composition. That's great.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Little white flower.
Wow.
Sure.
Nice detail. Mm.
I love those little curlies,
Mm-hmm.
the flower. And look at how different it is when it's in its, I'm calling it its birthing stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's almost, it's not the ugly duckling, but in a way, ugly duckling to the swan is really nice.
I like how the maker chose to include that so we could see the birth of the flower. Yeah.
That
and
exposure is
depth of field
nailed.
is nice. The depth of field is nice with the flower on the left being.
Who's
blurred
a
out.
photographer?
Linda.
Yeah, it's
Linda.
beauty.
This past year with all that rain we had the most amazing wildflowers, many I have never seen before, including this. I mean, those little curlicues, just wow.
Linda, where are you? Where did you shoot this?
God, I was everywhere this year, so from memory, I'm not positive. I think this may have been in Santa Clarita, though, at one of the many parks that we have here.
Okay.
But
Right.
one of my problems here was right in practically the middle is that white glob there. It was like blown out. And I didn't think to instead make it green like the flower bud on the right, which I almost wish, I'd try that. Because it's distracting to me now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, but the exposure is perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I photoshopped on it tremendously. So
You did a good job.
well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking now I'd almost like it to be gone, but it was wildflower year, that's for sure.
You could have two different shots here. I mean, one without it and one with it. I'd really love that. The one on the left, the one that's not all the way open, that could be its own shot.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Mm.
But those little curlicues is what got me. I'm not
Yeah,
seeing too many
like the
flowers with that.
Yeah, that's 3 hours.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
Nice catch. Title in the next photo. Nice catch.
Oh,
Oh, that is the osprey. Oh, wow.
Wow.
it's just amazing. Oh my God. The reflection.
Right at you.
also.
You were right down low.
That's
That
one.
looks like the basin.
It's one big.
Oh yeah, it's over at the basin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Culvert Dam Basin?
Yes. What is it wildlife?
The Wildlife Reserve.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have this I don't know if there's more than one osprey, but there so many people have been over shooting now. So I went over and I got lucky that I was actually able to see them, because you don't always.
You don't know how.
There's not a lot of them there.
Yeah.
Where is that? Where is that, Jerry?
It's over. How do you pronounce it again, guys?
Sepulveda Wildlife Basin.
No, actually, it's the Sepulveda Basin Wildlife Reserve.
Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
absolutely right.
That's it. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Jerry, from experience, recent one, you have no idea how lucky you were to get that shot. Because
Oh, I
I
know I was. It
I
was
spent 4 hours there one day taking pictures of spiders.
Yeah,
Time,
well, you-
Jerry, do you have a rough idea?
I'm
Of
sorry.
spiders?
Time did you get the shot?
What
Say
time
that again.
What time did you take the shot?
I went over, I was waiting for my wife to do some things, and so I took my camera and I went over there, and all of a sudden I just picked a place, walked up, and bingo, there's this osprey. One, it was circling, then it went away, and I said, damn, I'm not going to get anything. All of a sudden it shoots out from the left, goes in and grabs this fish, and then comes right towards me.
What time was it?
It was around probably 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you were lucky.
Yeah, I got several really good shots, and it was all right time, right place.
What were you shooting? What lens?
I have this was the a Canon 1-400, and the body is a Canon R5.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good lens.
Yeah,
lens.
it works really well.
I believe Lloyd used to say that there was only one osprey there, but when I was there, I never saw it. So
Yeah.
it's great you got it.
Well, that's why it is sort of rare to be able to see it. I mean, sometimes you can see it in the tree, but to actually see it, doing something like this is sort of rare. At least for me, it is. So
There's just one there right now. Usually this time of year, there's 2 or 3 of them.
Oh,
So I usually go there every week. So I'm hoping that November and December will be a little bit busier.
Do you know how long they hang out there? I mean, through December?
3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it's all different. It's all different areas. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, yeah. There's no one place to say, go right there and you're going to see them. You don't.
Our next photo. I'm not pronouncing that. Nyhaven crowded.
Crowded is right.
Crowded, wow, yes.
Netherlands?
Hmm.
Is that where this is?
New York Haven.
Oh.
Where?
Copenhagen.
Me.
Vicky, your photo, your watermark. Talk about the photo, please.
Well, it was Copenhagen. It was just recently, and you could get a picture without a crowd of people around there. And it was
a lot of people.
Look at how everyone seemed to want to go there.
Wow.
And I was there about 4 or 5 years ago, and I got a clear shot with hardly anyone there.
I love the people, though. I mean, it just feels exciting, I feel stimulated by the people being there.
I like the people. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. And the canopies look cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice shot.
Thank you. I liked it. I mean, I like doing it.
Get on the boat next time.
Well, I was on a boat before, about 2 or 3 years ago, and this time, don't laugh, but I was on a bicycle.
Oh. I used a bicycle ride. That was 50 years ago.
That's the way to get around.
Well, that's how I got that shot.
Good.
I like how the blues and the sky match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the buildings. Look at the different colors.
Yeah. The colors all complement each other. They look great.
Yeah.
I like all the styles of chimneys there.
Chimney.
There's no 2 chimneys alike there.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm glad you guys liked it.
Really, really nice.
Yes, it is a nice shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open.
Lots of color.
Open Alabama Hill sunset. Open Alabama Hill sunset.
Whoa.
I love the Alabama. Oh my God.
Wow.
Clouds mimic the shape of the rocks. It's beautiful.
Who's it?
Oh, wow.
Not here tonight.
Oh.
I gotta ask, was this
Thank
the actual sky or was it a sky replacement?
This is
No.
not a sky replacement.
It's an
I assure you of
actual.
that.
I
It
have
is.
It looks like a Lloyd.
pictures.
Wow.
I'm just telling you that this is what it's like when the clouds come over Lone Pine
Yeah,
and the Alabamas. It's, oh,
Just beautiful.
me, this is just breathtaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is fantastic.
You can, there's a cam that's set up so you can see when the clouds come in up at Lone Pine.
Wow.
You know, get ready to jump in your car because it's a great experience.
I am wowed by the colors here.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
The lighting is incredible.
Wowed by the colors here. This
And
is
the clouds are on.
the foreground is so enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
is.
those are on the left too. I like
Our
that.
next photo is
I like the complementary colors, the blue
Osprey.
and yellow.
Well, that's the difference. What's an osprey? Okay.
Oh, look at this. Wow.
Oh, you got that one. That's
Oof. That's
Oh.
nice.
It's from the basin.
Oh, very nice.
The
Very
same day before the meeting.
Yeah, a week before we went.
nice. Oh, uh-huh.
Every
Wow.
bit start.
What was your shutter speed?
Actually, I shot it too slow. I forgot to readjust it, but I shot it at a thousandth of a second.
Oh,
I usually shoot it around 2,000 for birds in flight.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's sharp.
Very clear. It's very
That's
sharp.
sharp. Look at that eyeball looking at you.
Yeah.
He flew like right over my head.
wow. Yeah.
I think it's the same bird that got my car after I washed.
You can reflection in the bird's eye. I think he's looking directly at him.
Yeah.
He was looking. Yeah, he was looking right at me, I think.
Yeah.
The
I like, really love how you've cropped it.
Great shot.
Thank you.
It's hard to get that accuracy.
Yeah.
And what kind of lens was this?
That's the same lens. It's the RF 100 to 400 on an R7.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a great lens. It's nice and light.
Is the
That's what I
R-
like about it. I have the old 100 to 400. It's a really heavy lens.
Right.
This lens is about 1.5 pounds instead of 3 pounds.
Is R7 a full frame or APC?
It's a crop.
It's a crop. So
Yeah.
1.6 magnification. God,
1.6.
you nailed it. You really
Yeah.
nailed it. Love it.
Thank you.
Did you
Before
do
the
any
picture goes away.
processing to bring up the feathers because of the individual feathers? You can see the light coming through them.
I didn't have to do too much with the light on it, but I did a little extra sharpening.
Good.
And there were some pretty deep shadows on the under part of the wings that I had to lighten up a little bit, but really not too much. Usually you have to do a lot less.
Hey, Lou, before you go, I have a comment.
Go ahead.
My cat is fascinated and right up on the TV.
Looking at the hummingbird?
No, looking at the osprey.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's teach that cat a lesson with next.
That's why I keep my cats out of the room.
I want to know if I entertain the cat with this one. Pulling strings on home repair.
Hmm.
Oh,
I don't want to.
Very nice close up.
wow.
I like the title.
Not so itsy bitsy, are we?
It was that big. And look at the strings he's pulling here to mend his home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Well, I'm not looking at it. I don't want nightmares.
Such detail. Love it.
Oh no.
I heard recently that all over the world, within 6 feet of where you're standing, there will always be a spider.
That's true.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Heard that before. Probably true.
It is
They are
true.
really good critters. They kill and eat a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
There's only like
Yeah.
2
They're
or
good
3
luck
that
if
are bad.
you have them in your house. They're good luck. I never kill them unless it's a black widow.
Oh yeah,
Little Miss Muffet can't be wrong here.
Yeah.
The black widows, they're gone if I see them.
Yeah, they're like history. But the
Yeah.
other ones I'll do is the old paper in the glass thing, and I'll just take them out.
I
use
wish you were
barbecue
here, Lynn.
Pick 'em up.
Now that's a great Halloween picture.
My husband takes care of any spiders that he's.
How's the cat behaving? How's the cat behaving, Dave?
It was up again, looking straight up at the TV because it's the biggest spider she ever saw.
Our next photo titled Raspberry, Lime, and Vanilla.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, lovely. Or maybe pineapple.
That's a magnolia blossom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very,
Very interesting.
very nice.
I
wow.
like how you can see the pollen on the white petal.
Yep.
Oh, I agree with you. Like, whoa, look at that.
Very cool.
It's a dream for a bumblebee or a honeybee. I mean, it's like easy catch on the pollen.
Yeah.
I love how that's cropped. Really.
You
nice.
struck gold with that
Very
stage of the
artistic.
flower. That's just
The detail is amazing.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, when I took this.
This
Back
is
in 2021. Back
And
in
this is like in your
2021.
yard.
Hmm?
This is probably just you're walking around, right? And this is like in a yard or something.
This was
Yeah.
a walking around, probably Huntington.
Oh,
Who took this picture?
Me.
Our leader.
nicely done.
I like that you said you like the crop.
Yeah, I love the crop on
I
it.
played with that crop a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I liked what I did here.
I love the center.
Yeah, I love that too.
Yeah. Yeah. The colors are awesome.
Mhm.
And you,
Raspberry,
I
lime,
love
vanilla.
that there's a lot of good structure. Yeah, I mean, it's you can see all the structure.
So Deanna,
Uh-oh.
I started spot removing the pollen and I said, what am I doing? Undo, undo.
Well, it just depends on what kind of photo you want to, what story are you telling? So, yeah.
But all these photo clubs are real picky about it, that they don't want to see any imperfections, and it always blows my mind because you seldom see them perfectly.
Yeah, I didn't see
Nature,
this imperfection.
buddy. Nature
I
is
would
not
have left it
perfect.
alone.
There's so many different shades in here that when you spot remove, you could see that
Oh.
spot removal was done.
Yeah.
I got to thinking right away, this isn't worth the time. Number one, that's nature. That's really belongs to them.
Yeah,
What am
that's
I
part,
trying to do?
part of the story.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad you blew that up bigger though. Look at that. Oh, wow.
Look at that. Is that unbelievable?
It's
Just
like-
think about it. There are insects that are as tiny that go on those little green stalks, right?
Yeah.
Probably, and that's a whole other microcosm that we're not even aware of.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, good job, Jay.
Thank
That's
you.
nice.
Beauty.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
It's a beauty.
Good
It
going.
was a late entry, but it still made it before.
A darn good one.
You had some
Made it before
connections
deadline.
there.
And we've got another spider
Oh,
titled Spider.
That's original.
You know,
That's
it
what
almost has a face in it. Did you notice?
yeah, it looks like it does.
Yeah.
Well, that's spooky.
Whose
Yeah.
spider is this?
That's an orb spider.
Yeah.
It is a little face.
I think it's got prey.
Kissy, 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 kissy. That's where the web comes out of.
Shouting at us.
I have a cell phone photo of an orb spider. Just they're out right now. They're in season.
That's the only thing you'll see at the Sepulveda Basin last week.
Oh,
Yep.
What's the name
Yep.
of it? The spider?
ORB.
Oh, yep. ORB spider.
And whose picture is this?
Lou,
And the other one?
me.
You see, I didn't put mine there, but I got them. I was showing my granddaughters last night.
You did put yours. You did
I
put
forget
yours.
what you call it, but they pointed out where the web comes out of the spider. They know
Oh.
the proper name. Ugh.
That's where. That's the orifice. this?
It's called a spinneret.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
That's the spinneret right there.
wow.
Slowly. Or actually, that's the mouth of the monkey.
Oh, it looks like a monkey, yeah.
All right, we're on to the next one called the Baron.
Wow.
Wow.
Reminds me of Henry VIII.
I think I've seen this guy before.
I'm Henry
Well
VIII.
captured.
You sure that's not an art picture?
It does
Wow.
look it.
Looks like an old masters.
That is, it looks like a painting. That's cool.
Yeah, beautiful lighting and wow.
Thank you.
Good post editing.
It was in the bright sun. I don't know how you say it. Kronenberg
Festival.
Renaissance.
Yeah.
That Kronenberg thing, I don't know how you really say it. I'd have to have it in front of me.
Yeah,
Kronenberg.
Kronenberg.
That's correct.
Kronenberg.
How did you get the background?
Oh, I just made it.
But that's a nice one that you've done. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
so-
the background is totally separate. I've been playing with that since I met this lady
Wow.
at it was a Revolutionary War festival reenactment.
I looked at those
And
pictures.
huh?
Elaine. I just
What?
looked at the Revolutionary War pictures. We went to that.
Before the background went on there, Helene, was there a guy standing with the peace sign behind his head?
Yes.
A guy with a what?
Peace sign.
He's not.
No, but this was before the fair actually opened, and a lot of these people were outside of where the fair was. Some of them, I took some pictures, they were getting ready to march in, or they were just hanging out. So there were all kinds of people all over. But I like taking these people and separating them out from all the riffraff. And frankly, I'm trying to, how do I say, not copy it, more like emulate the woman that I met at the Revolutionary War, except these don't look anything like hers, but I totally can't figure out exactly how she did it. She told me it was too hard to explain, and I understand why after trying to do it myself.
You're
And
artistic.
I was there by myself that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't miss out the big long gunshot to anyone. I never did get that again.
You know what, Helene?
What?
I like what you did with the background, and I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Oh well, there's that. Anyway, if you were able to put a little bit of a dark line, like at least on his, see, that's my left side, like his left shoulder. If that would add more dimension to him, so he would have a shadow, like at least there.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I have this guy, this exact picture with 3 different backgrounds that I was trying out. And it was a bright sunny day. There were no shadows behind him at all.
To me,
There might have been
all
just
of this,
people.
all of this works.
I
The
love it the
face-
way it
The
is.
face has the
Yeah.
same lighting as the background. I think I don't think you could have done better.
No, that's a
Okay,
great.
guess what? We're
Okay.
into the topic of scary. And I'm gonna pick up the pace just a little bit because I'm not gonna I should, but I'm not gonna take these photos as seriously. We just gotta pick up the pace a little bit because we're already an hour into this with
Well, I don't know. Mine is very serious, Jay.
No, we're an hour into this now with a 10-minute video that we saw, and I want to wrap this up right around 1 hour 30, 1 hour 45. So if you don't mind, if there's a picture you particularly care about, stay late, tell me which picture, I'll show it again and we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
And
the serious
to
one.
the topic of scary, okay, if I can get this to turn into an arrow.
Now that is scary.
I'm
That
in
is
the mood for
scary.
brains. I'm in
That
the
is
mood
so
for
scary.
brains.
I better watch something fun.
Bill, you there?
It's a zombie
Bill,
apocalypse.
Was that the Hollywood, North Hollywood subway thing?
Yeah.
I almost recognized the guy.
Oh.
You know him?
No.
Okay.
How
No,
did
Bill happened to go to the same thing that I went to. I met up with him there. So we saw a lot of the same people. I don't
Come
have
on,
him, though.
Elaine, isn't this the guy that tried to pick you up?
Getting to know you. Getting to
Yeah.
know.
You said something about coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this story.
Tomato soup.
You know, you should marry a zombie. They love you for your brain.
Backyard fright.
Yeah. And that's where the fire started.
Look at the figures on the pumpkins.
That's a lot of work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are all plastic, I bet you.
They are not plastic.
They aren't?
Not a bit. We do this every year. The family gets together.
That's so much fun.
Yeah. And pumpkin pie comes up later.
Oh, that's the best. Oh, and the pumpkin seeds. Yeah.
I like the one that looks like it has swords for eyes or something.
Look into my eyes.
Oh, yes.
Which one is the one that you have done?
Is that
Mine,
a house?
no, I didn't do the house this time. I did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4th from the left.
Cute.
Oh,
Wow, look at those eyes.
what fun.
Nice, nice.
It's hard to get those curves in the eyes, I bet.
Oh, after as many years as I've been doing this, not that hard.
No, got to get the
Doing
right
an apple
tool.
corer.
Amazing.
Oh.
You need an apple corer for that big ass scary spider.
Ah!
Well, you guys and your spider.
Oh, another spider.
Yes, have a big ass.
I thank God I have my husband. He kills anyone that we see.
Yeah, you know what? I have a bunch from 2 different days I went.
I like all the gnats.
And
working.
I
like
was
the colors
playing,
on his body.
I was
Breakfast,
playing
lunch,
with
and
some,
dinner.
I was playing with some of these pictures, but I gotta tell you, to me, they are so disgusting that after playing with it for a bit, I had to stop
Oh,
because I feel like gagging and barfing.
That's
I
great.
mean,
Before anybody
I like
gets
all the little hors d'oeuvres that she
Is
has.
that a
Yeah.
little black widow, I think?
Just
No.
hanging.
No, I think it's one of those orb things.
Just
I like the
hanging.
color here.
oh, look at this.
The use of color
Colors
makes it
are nice.
antique.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Is it real or Photoshop?
I have got to learn how to do that.
Wow.
How did you do that?
If people let you know their technique, I don't know, you know.
It almost looks airbrushed to me.
Yeah.
It's just muted. It looks like all those new cars with the dull paint.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the matte coloring.
Yep.
That is amazing.
That's not a new car.
It's a wrap.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
No, the guy would mute it like that. I mean, it's not
But it
shiny.
makes it look like it's golden hour,
Yes,
you know? Yeah.
yes. That was
Hey, Kong, I like the new watermark.
Yeah.
but
And it looks nice.
Your signature.
I love your watermark. Very well done.
Yeah, it's terrific. I wish I
I see. Yeah, the signature, whatever you call it.
Watermark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, when we call watermark, it's like one big thing in the middle.
No,
No,
Like
it
no.
can be that though. It can be.
Yeah.
and
I had a
well, that's what I do for a living. I'm a graphic artist, so
Beautiful.
I see. So the lingo is different.
last of the swingers.
I saw this. This was scary to me. I don't know. It's just scary.
Oh, you guys.
Me
It's
too.
like,
Halloween
was that?
dancing to Swinging on the Star,
Where was it taken?
North Hollywood.
Gee.
Wow.
North Hollywood at where?
I
My
mean, that
neighbor's
is,
house.
What?
that is scary.
You said at a neighbor's house?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
That's the mild one.
Oh,
This is like, it's
But it's a good one.
It's very, very good.
Yes, it is.
It's great hair.
Very
It's from a
Was-
bottle, probably.
was the coloring like that or you did that?
Videos.
The coloring was like that.
Oh, nice. Even
Very,
better.
very pale.
The
I have a whole new respect for my cracked owls, though, that are in a box in the garage. I should bring them out. for
Oh,
Halloween.
geez, yeah.
You should let them out so they can get some air and food.
And the eyes are very
Absolutely.
haunting.
A newfound respect right here with this picture. I will
That was
not
awesome in
sleep.
black and white.
What? You want to see this in black and white?
That would look awesome in black and white. If you boost the contrast.
I
my
like
name is Talking Tina, and I don't like you very well.
I like it better the other way.
Our next one is called Monster House, and there's going to be an interruption here. Whenever I change something.
Oh.
I have to tell
Time
you.
out.
That's a pretty
Sticker of
wicked-
the house.
Upper lip. There we go.
That's a good carving job. Gee.
What are those?
Windows.
Those are two toothpicks.
Toothpicks?
Toothpicks.
Yep.
You shove them in one side and back them out?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, that's my interpretation of Monster House, the animation movie.
Nicely done.
Did you use a
By the
pattern?
way, newsflash, everybody, newsflash. We now have a Speaker of the House.
Oh.
Oh, no kidding. Who made it?
What was his name?
Biden.
Biden, yep. No, I'm sorry. I want to say Tom Wyndon, but I'm not sure.
Dave,
right.
Dave, did you use a
That's the mark.
pattern for your jack-o'-lantern?
No, I sit down with a ballpoint pen or a Sharpie and kind of make little dots on
Oh,
the pumpkins, and then I go after it with the appropriate tools.
Sulfuric acid will do it, yeah.
Next one.
I like how that you captured the little glint of light on those toothpicks.
That's a fire.
That is the candle.
Next one is called Satan from Above.
whoa.
Oh, now that works effectively in black and white.
Yeah.
Does that scare you, Vicky? More than a spider?
Oh, shit.
Coming after
I'm
you.
not going to sleep well tonight. Thanks a lot.
No, that looks a lot like the principal of the high school I went to.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. He needs a manicure, that's all.
Yeah.
That looks like the guy that tried to rape me.
That was my DI.
He could use a little teeth brushing, maybe.
Yeah.
Or filing, sharpening.
Filing.
But it's cool if his veins were blood red.
Where's Photoshop when you need them, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Scarecrow Man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
I
scary.
like that.
If I only had a heart.
It's
Where's my
nice.
brain?
And an eye.
That looks like the psycho mother.
Yeah.
He does it. He
Pretty
wants to
sick.
eat your brains. Remember, so he can get a brain. See, that's how it works.
This is, in my opinion, cropped perfectly.
It's a beautiful photo. Wow.
I think this is on Jeffrey Dahmer's wall if he was still alive.
His eyes were totally black, so I fooled around and I gave him colors. I moved him around, and I finally ended up with this where I made him a little part of the straw color.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
just
Good.
close up.
The details are amazing.
Yeah.
Sharp, clear, nice.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Very
Look at
nice.
that.
Beautiful.
Nice hair.
Look at the detail.
Yeah, I don't know who made this thing, but they did a great job.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
My
The
picture,
way you've cropped it is wonderful.
my neighborhood didn't have that many good ones.
Scary.
I
Is
like
that
the bear.
bear in the back? The bear's carrying a purse. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ah,
It's a trick-or-treat bag.
yeah.
Okay, there we go.
No, it's a ghost.
Those
Oh,
are actually ropes they have there. That's pretty cool.
He just came from grandma's house.
That got me too. I took the picture, but I did it with my, and thanks to you guys, I did it with my iPhone.
Good for you.
Woo! Yeah.
And that's because you were encouraging me to do it with it. I
And
never.
you have to do more,
Yeah.
more pictures.
My iPhone had its midlife crisis today.
Oh,
Don't play music or anything in the car.
Uh-oh.
It's usually my
That's
car
lovely.
play that's off.
Our next one titled Scary Decoration.
Oh,
Hide your cat.
Wow.
here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
That thing's tall.
So whoever took this picture had a picture taken of them.
Oh,
Yep.
Absolutely.
What was that?
Probably protecting their property.
Yeah.
He's probably showing the pictures to his photo club.
You're funny. That's good. Scary what I saw in the sky, and please try to reference this to a picture we've seen prior.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at that.
It's like there's a face there. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yep. A Lincoln.
There was a face in the original picture as well. Open Alabama Hill sunset.
Wow.
That was in the sky.
Yeah.
It's the Superman.
Wow.
Jay, that's
is
your
awesome.
picture?
No.
Oh,
Looks like him, but Jay.
Yeah, it does look a bit like me, right?
Yeah.
no, it looks like Abraham Lincoln or
It
something.
has hair. No, it doesn't.
Hey, you're better looking than that.
Depends on what face you're looking at. I see it.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a few
You're
other
seeing an
cases.
eye here, an eye there, and a nose, a mustache, but then again,
And a monobrow.
I see Santa Claus.
And all the colors, the pinks and greens and black, and that's really cool. Was a lot of that photoshopped?
Probably.
Hey, Maker's not here.
Ah,
Maker's not here.
You guys have such skills with Photoshop. Put a sky in, put this in, put that in.
Titled, She Invited Me to Dinner.
Good.
Oh, look at
Oh,
wow.
really scary.
Oh,
give her a hand.
That's too scary.
Actually, that was a foot that she was munching on, the ankle part.
oh, jeez.
Oh, she finished the finger food. What do you want?
That's right.
Bill, that same thing.
Yeah.
I recognized her for sure.
Wow.
Okay, where was it that you guys didn't invite me?
We were in Hollywood and this was what?
No, you had to get on. Oh, you were in Hollywood. No, it was people coming from North Hollywood on the subway. It was called the North Hollywood Subway
Mugging.
Zombie Run or something.
4 years ago.
On Hollywood Boulevard?
4 years ago.
They took it from
Oh,
North the
wow.
subway from North Hollywood
Yeah.
to Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
So these
I
people,
thought there was going to
they
be a
were
lot
riding-
more there, but they all came on the subway.
oh my gosh. Oh, now that's spooky.
Look what we did
Yeah.
capture though. Look at that. Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm going to show the next photo. Thanks a lot, Elaine.
You're welcome. I told you I was curious about
The
it.
photo now. That's too important.
Spiders, vultures, and bears. Oh my.
Why?
Oh, look at this.
Yes, look at him.
Wow.
What did you do to my face?
That's Photoshop. It looks good.
Well, you had a mask on and you weren't looking. So I
Oh,
had to grab you
Oh.
from something else,
Oh,
a
gee.
different picture.
You got boobs too, Jay. Wow.
I think he's cuter looking than that.
You see the bear in the corner? When I
Oh,
when I
yeah,
thought of
yeah.
the name,
Oh, yeah.
when I
What
thought of
fun.
the name, I had to go find. There's I think that's a black bear, and it used to be at the LA Zoo. They used to have two of them because I got pictures with two of
Wow.
them. They haven't had any now for a while.
Hmm.
Empty exhibit.
Really fun. Really
What a
fun.
great composition of them. Wow.
Oh yeah, I was
How
going to
Very
say
cool.
it was composited.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aw.
What
Hey, how many cameras do you take? No wonder you can't move around so much. Weight it
Yeah,
down.
no.
1, 2, 3.
Two or three.
2 or 3.
He was traveling light that day.
Actually, if you count the 2 cell phones I have with me, it's 4 or 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
but you don't use them. I've never seen you had them out.
Spooky. This one's called Spooky. Oh, and this you will not see in the newsletter. Spooky. Spooky.
Spooky.
That is spooky.
That'd be great. That's like the swamp. Near the swamp area or something.
It's pretty wet, I'll tell you.
You need a swamp creature back there.
Oh.
You don't go in there unless you got boots on.
Yes, hippers.
Oh, right.
I was gonna say with the first picture like that, I mean, it feels cold and damp.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
you can
damp.
feel it looking at the picture.
But interestingly enough, on the walk, there were plenty of animals,
Really?
deer and birds and
Wow.
insects everywhere.
Oh.
Where's
Less
this?
spooky. What's this, like South Carolina, Alabama, New Orleans or something?
No, see my picture there. It's the Olympic National Park. It's
Oh.
the Hogue Rainforest. It's on the peninsula.
No one goes there anymore.
Olympic National Park.
And you do want to wear boots when you go there.
I'll make a
That's
mental
cool.
note.
Our next one is really scary. Terror. It's titled Terror.
Okay, that's hilarious.
What is this?
I like that.
The IRS.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
That's smart.
See,
That's very
That
funny.
was a lot of numbers there you wiped out.
That's funny.
That's great.
That's funny.
Somebody's quarterly.
Oh my gosh.
It's that logo that's scary when you see that.
Yeah.
IRS, yeah.
Put that away quietly. No, but nobody see that.
Yeah, that amount due at the bottom can be pretty frightening too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You only owe.
The next one is titled Walking the Little One.
It is probably not even in costume. I'm
Wait,
just.
who's walking who now?
Wow. Oh my.
What do you mean you don't have milk?
She's scary.
Oh my gosh.
Not until you get to know her.
I'm assuming from her arm, that is permanent art.
Yep.
Wow.
Also the legs.
Oh
Got
my.
fishnets. She got red fishnets on.
I used to work in Hollywood, Gower Gulch.
Yeah.
We see all this in there. Oh my God.
Wow. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wow.
has to hurt.
Notice the eyeballs.
Look at the neck also.
Yes.
Geez.
That hurt like
The
the-
all-seeing eye.
Everything. It looks like every square inch of.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
You see a lot in Hollywood.
Is that Tweety Bird or Titty Bird?
Whoa, good one.
Good one, Jay.
Next one and the last one, Widow's Walk.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's
Very
great.
cool.
Yeah, you
The
tilted
tilt
it.
and
Oh,
the
wonderful.
the image of a person.
That would be the Bates house.
Actually, it's on the VA at the VA.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute, go
The
ahead.
VA
On the
at
VA,
where?
Where?
Sepulveda Pass.
Well,
Just
oh,
before.
Wilshire Boulevard area?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
you get to Wilshire.
Wow.
And did you add in the figure or?
Oh, I saw her. No, I added her.
Yeah, well, we can see through her a little bit, so I hope you added her.
No, she's the lady of the evening. She's there all
She
the time.
wasn't there. She wasn't there until you downloaded the picture, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
I was admiring my work. I noticed that
So-
the cross, I like how the cross is
Yeah,
strategically placed too.
You
It's
remember
like-
seeing that?
nicely
Flew
done.
over that.
Beautiful job.
Yeah, nicely done.
Really,
Lynn,
really.
Lynn, is this yours?
Very haunting.
That's
Mm.
so cool. That's fun. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
that's fun. Yeah.
It looks great.
Like,
Look at her.
it's inspiring because I'm thinking already, right? Was that your daughter?
No, she was in a picture of a picture and I took a picture of her.
Oh,
Then
Peter,
I cut her out and then I lowered the opacity and
yeah.
I made sure the edges were hard and
Very cool.
a labor of love.
Yeah.
I like the tilt on the picture.
Yeah, I do too.
Lynn, how much time you have into this photograph?
Oh,
Yeah.
50 years.
I don't know, at least, I don't know,
3-4
maybe
hours.
6 hours, maybe maximum.
That's why I can't do it. I don't have the patience to go more than 6 minutes into an edit.
Well, nice and really a nice and
Great submissions. I thank everybody.
Great work.
for them.
Very
Wow.
cool.
That is nice.
What fun. If we can do that with our next assignment, that'll be pretty cool.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you said it was fall leaves or fall?
Autumn.
Autumn. So anything Thanksgiving, trees turning gold, orange, yellow, and crimson. And maybe an IRS letter in there.
All right.
Let's say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Sorry you guys couldn't be here at our meeting.